Good day, girls, and welcome back again to our English class. But before we begin, let's have a look at this picture. Looking at the picture, you must have recollected what you have learned in the previous chapter, that is lesson number 11 in the books of dictionaries. And I had told you that in order to find a meaning, you need to refer to these dictionaries. So in this way, all these books are very useful to us, and we shall see and explore what these books tells us about, or rather gives us different knowledge. So here we go. Lesson number 14, my books. So first I'm going to read the poem. You need to pay attention to the different pronunciations given in the different lines. Lesson number 14, my books. I have my books. They are the homes of queens and fairies, and knights and gnomes. Each time I read, I make a call on some quaint person, large or small, who welcomes me with a hearty hand and leads me through his wonderland. Each book is like a city street, along whose winding way I meet new friends and old, who laugh and sing and take me off adventuring. So this is the poem about my books, and now we shall see what this book talks about. So as you have seen the picture of the books, and it is written as the book of fairy tales. So when you were very small, or still if you are still reading, you are attracted towards these books, which tells you about different fairy tales about kings, queens. Then you have your knights, okay, and then you have the gnomes. Now gnomes are very small people, and they are like elves, so they are gnomes. So when you open your books and read, what do you see? You actually imagine altogether a different world, a fairy world. That's why it is called as fairy tales, and you're very interested in reading those books. As you must have seen this girl sitting here, as she's reading the book, the fairy pops out like a magic in front of her. So that's how you, when you start reading, you start imagining things, and that takes you to another world. So each time I read, I make a call on some quaint person, large or small. Now here, quaint means a strange person, the person whom I don't know. Suddenly he comes, he welcomes me, he lends me his hand and takes me to the wonderland. Now you can see the picture here of a wonderland, a world that is different, and you must have also known the story of Alice in Wonderland, how she falls deep down from the tree or through the tree trunk right into the hole, and then she finds altogether a different world, a different land, and she is imagining the things, why the people are different from here, and she meets so many characters there, and she finds it quite amazing. That is why we have the movie or the book Alice in Wonderland. And each book is like a city street. You can see the city here, lot of buildings, and then the road passing there. This is called as a street. So each book is like a city street, along whose winding way I meet. Now this is the zigzag road, and it is called as a winding road. And then as you move on, you find new friends who laugh and sing with you. And what happens? You go and discover new places. That is called as adventuring. So you discover new places, you make new friends, old and new, who laugh and sing with you. So these are all the experiences that we get as we read the books. Children, you should be interested in reading the books, which gives you knowledge and also it transports you altogether into a new world. So you have to learn this poem by heart. That is my books. That's all for this poem. Thank you.